Hello and welcome to Round 3 Back 9 action of the 2024 Carolina Clash, presented by DGA and Another Round. Catch cam today we have Ryker West. Drone footage by FlySense and Bobcat Buckley. Commentary team is Ariel Walker and Autumn Wong. On the card today we have Scoggins from Los Angeles, California. Holly Finley from Denver, North Carolina. Keiti Tätte from Tartu, Estonia. Sarah Hokom from Caldwell, Idaho. Hole 10 is a par 3, 322-foot shot that fades gently down to the right-hand side. You're going to see players either use a forehand or a backhand turnover and try to get down here to or past this log for a birdie.
Alrighty, welcome back everybody. We are on hole 10. Looks like we're gonna see another forehand from Sarah. I do like the forehand play on this, but it can get a little bit sketch if it gets a skip or if you accidentally pull it a little bit, kind of like that. But I think she'll be able to get up and down for par most likely.
And this hole 10 is our typical local hole 1. I do like it as a hole 10, especially for this tournament, the way that we're playing it. Just because this gap that's off the tee, I'd say probably 60 to 80 feet off the tee here is like not very wide. So this really does kind of wake you up after that front 9.
Yep.
And OB is on this about maybe 12 to 15 feet off the basket in the back. So shot shape selection is good. Disc selection is key, and kind of an awkward distance at 322. So in between that mid or fairway driver, or even a putter.
Yeah. Anything that you can control down that hill. You don't want to throw something that's going to be way too stable or going to flip super hard. It'll just get you into trouble on this fairway.
Yeah.
Holly looking for that late flip. Oh, and that was so close.
That looked good out the hand.
Yeah.
Sarah is, I believe, off on the right side, it appears. Just a little bit early. This is how Nevin plays. Even if you're slightly off and you nick a tree, it'll happen.
Yeah.
Kind of test your patience.
Yep. Oh, and
Test
looking
your
to just
nerves.
chip it up. Hopefully it's sat.
Yeah, this is a great drive.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not over this log, you are behind it, and it sounds silly,
Yeah.
but you're pitching up. It's a good 3 to get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one always messes with me. You obviously can see it very clear as day from on the tee pad, and it is extremely downhill, and you're like, that distance is nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I got this, no problem. And then somehow it sneaks up on you. You find yourself...
Every time.
Yeah, going a little too far left, a little too far right, whatever the case is. And
Yeah.
been caught by that big downed tree right there plenty of times too, where it just slides up underneath it and then makes for a long putt.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't.
No, I haven't figured it out either. I try to force a forehand. Look like a Zach Melton Maverick. Shout out Zach Melton.
Nice.
Or a Explorer. I haven't tested out my backhand on this yet. I think it's a little kind of scary with the angle that it calls for.
Yeah, that's fair.
Especially with the elevation change, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Moving on, we are on hole 11, par 3, 242 feet. This fairway does give you some elevation. You are looking up at the pin, and then it drops off a little bit into the green here, and then in the road. That should not come in play. You really want whatever you can get up there, preferably something straight. You're going to see a lot of backhand, probably a forehand from Hokom, something flippy.
was incredible, yeah.
Yeah, 242, it's tough. Hole 10 and really the next couple of holes kind of dial you back into that woods play. You're not really having to make shot decisions from where your lie is. You're really just going for it, essentially.
Yeah, looks like Holly unfortunately kind of pulled it a little bit to the right. I think she sat down on the right as well.
Oh, I love that angle.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, the forehand for me on this is just not my favorite. I think with how far to the right side of the fairway this pad is, and then you can see a leaning tree too. You're just really close to that right side, and I think it makes it for a tougher forehand in my opinion.
No, it is. It is. This is another one I haven't figured out.
Yeah.
I'm not super confident personally with my backhand off the tee just yet. So I haven't tried this one either, but the forehand is tough because you want to go wide and you want it to push and you know, slightly fade back right, but to go wide on any fairway at Nevin is, I mean, it's extreme to ask.
Yeah, that is fair.
Not giving. Oh, and a great bid.
This is a great drive from Keiti.
Yeah.
And she sinks it. That's awesome.
And this hole's especially, the wind does pick up. You're going to start feeling it on this green. I think Holly's just noticing it now.
Yeah.
Her putt, I mean, the wind doesn't stand a chance, but...
Yeah.
She's money. That's so good.
Yeah, that was a good par save. She left it pretty close to the edge of the circle, having to clean it up for par, so that was great.
Yeah. Miss Own, good putt. Yep.
All right, hole 12. We've got a par 3, 286 feet. You are throwing down a tight tunnel. It does go downhill, so you need to throw something that you can have very good speed control on. Typically, it looks like a putter shot. I think it's a putter shot all day. And yeah, keep it in the middle.
Definitely.
Same as every other hole out here.
Name of the game. We got 3 rounds of Nevin. So if you haven't checked back to the first and second round, it's kind of magic. You're able to kind of just edit your shots as you go through the weekend.
Yeah.
I love rounds, 3 rounds at the same event, or excuse me, same course, same layout. I think it's definitely my preferred way. Especially as something at like Nevin. It is challenging.
Yeah. So we saw an incredible shot from Keiti. It unfortunately aired a little bit on the long side, so she is all the way down that hill that drops off right behind the basket. Owen with a pretty good shot as well. Looked like it was a little left side. Looks like we're going to see a backhand from Holly as well.
Yeah, this is definitely her Mako. Mako 3.
Yeah. Just gotta slow down.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That got some legs.
Yeah, that one took off, unfortunately, but still, she nailed the fairway. She'll just be chipping up, most likely. Maybe giving it a soft bid, but it's an elevated basket also, and the potential for a rollaway if you hit the basket incorrectly is high.
Yeah. I love the forehand play on this. I personally think that right side does play a little bit more gently. Left side backhand is great. Just to get it down there and not have it roll all the way is tough.
Yeah.
You can really see the elevation change here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Scary.
Got some ants down there, if you can see them. One is pink and one's in all black, so.
Truly, though, it's ugh. And you want to run it, but I mean, the odds of it hitting and sitting is just, it's Nevin. It's Nevin.
Oh my gosh, love to see it. Forehand drive, and then I agree. I think I like the forehand on this. I don't personally throw it, but I prefer the forehand only because if you do filter a little bit on that right side, and if you're a right-handed putter, then at least your right-handed putt, if it does miss, is going away from down that hill. Yeah. Eyes are in, out away. But, of course, you're not going to miss.
No.
Sarah
Nobody's
miss,
missing.
So.
Nobody's missing. Not on this card.
That. No.
Or all of our other cards. The ladies really tore it up. Nevin it's tough, and you'll see it here on hole 13, par 4, 603 feet. You really want to just get something to this gap here. Something before or even after the creek would be ideal, just so you're looking at it. This is another hole here that you really kind of want to separate it, essentially, and just kind of want to chop it up. Some will go for it fully and then get halfway up, but you're looking at some serious power and execution on that. A great forehand play.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm also going forehand personally. If you see this like false looking fairway that we have straight in front of us, I'm trying to get a felon straight flat so it fades to the right. Just a little bit left of where Sarah was, but she's gone aggressive on it, and so has Keiti, and that was a great shot.
Yeah, that was awesome. That is prime real estate for this hole. She's dead center of that fairway, and she crossed that tiny little ditch, and she's going to have good footing for sure for her next shot, and she's already chopped the hole in half pretty much, so.
Yeah, that's
great.
That's the goal. These next two holes.
Yeah.
You really want to, it's back to that style of golf.
Mm-hmm.
I think Holly's just throwing 2 discs all day. It's so good. That's all you need.
Right? Whatever works, I guess. Yeah. That's awesome. Looking at this. A slight flex. Yeah, this is going to be fun.
It's a tough backhand angle. I really...
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Oh, come on, hold.
Oh, it's still so good.
It's way down there. She'll have a little chip up to get out of there for her par, most likely.
Yeah. And this really is pinched off on the right side. This is a tough forehand flip up to execute. If you're not knowing your disc, she does it perfectly. Mm-hmm. But if you're not knowing your disc angle or even your disc, you don't have a good relationship with that disc, I would not throw it there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Holly, this is the second time that she's played from this creek directly in the creek, and it's paying off for her.
Yeah, that worked pretty well.
And she's so dang tall that, this might be her play.
Yeah, I was going to say, you put me down in there, it's forehand roller time. We're just trying to get up and out at that point.
Yeah. You might
Send
have a
rope
roller.
down. Yeah.
Eye level roller. And a little height advantage. It's okay. And this is such a good shot. Maybe even
get a
better
little,
second.
Nice.
Dang. But that drive is so good.
Yeah.
She figured it out. She unlocked the code of Nevin, and it's giving to her.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Alright, Owen's gonna try to pitch it up there. Okay, yeah. That's well within the circle. She's probably down in that little ditch, but I would assume she's about 15 feet from the basket.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Oh.
Oh, man. Love
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's feeling the fire. Oh, I wanted that one.
Man.
That
I
looked
know. I'm with you.
great.
Yeah. Keiti's probably about 18 or so feet. Maybe a little bit more.
Okay, do your thing, Keiti. That is...
Yeah.
I have seen her
That's
on coverage,
nice.
and I think she's great, but just to watch her play something so close to home is... And well. Like, really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not an easy birdie.
No. Yeah, I got to play with her first round, and it was a ton of fun. It was really, really awesome to watch.
Oh.
All right, hole 14, par 5, 685 feet. You are trying to get through this gap right here. It is very tight to about here, and then typically it is a chip around this corner to hopefully about here, and then one more chip down to the basket, looking at your 4 for birdie, hopefully, if all goes well.
Yeah. This is another one. You don't want to bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah.
Too straight, you're looking at trees.
Yep.
Misaligned trees.
Mm-hmm.
You really want whatever you have reliable off this tee.
Yep.
I've seen a forehand, it's tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say it's a right-hand, backhand, like hyzer flip, but you don't want it to flip up all the way. You really want kind of like a pushing hyzer flip, something that'll stay, but yeah, not get you in too much trouble. Mm-hmm. So you can also get pinched off on the left too.
Yeah, that's a different world over there on the left.
I gave this some nice height. Okay, ended up a bit short of where you want to be, and left side, but she can probably make something work from there, just to get up around the corner.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see it. That forehand flip up. I gotta know what she's throwing on this, because I don't know MVP very well, but she does. And just to even attempt it.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. That's middle of the fairway. That
Still
is
good
all
reaction.
that matters.
Yeah. And for a forehand player, this sets up really nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had dogs, chickens. You can hear the audio a little bit. This hole got rowdy for some reason.
Yeah. I definitely noticed that. It was quite loud all 3 rounds.
It was, and it was a different animal every time.
Yeah.
So.
You're like, where am I right now? Is there a zoo over here?
Just one more thing to think about. But...
I like this play. Push. Nice. It's great.
Yeah, that was... And this is a tough spot. You're slightly pinched off on that left side. This hole, if you haven't checked back to round 1 and round 2, this hole does kind of shape like an S in a way. Mm-hmm. So the pin from here, from Holly's lie, really is like at 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So to get that good angle, and you're still dealing with the Nevin Woods, takes full commitment, full patience, basically.
Yeah. Oh, man, that was close.
Yeah.
That is the way that you get all the way down there, though, is attempting that backhand turnover like that Fortunately, it looks like she caught something on the right side.
Yeah. A great forehand from Keiti. I don't know if I've seen a forehand from her yet either.
Agreed.
And when she needs it, she's got it.
Yeah.
What a great game. And Holly's finding the woods a little bit. She is so good in the woods. So, and as a par 5, it really is just get out of jail, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And make forward progress as she does.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned in our front 9, these are all returning champions of this event, except for KT. So we're hoping that, fingers crossed, she's able to get that by her name. But all of these ladies, Hokom, Finley, and Scoggins, all have won in previous years.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We're really lucky. I think it's really cool. We're able to play with and watch a lot of these women. A lot of our local ladies aspire to be playing at this level someday. So I think it's a really great opportunity. And really at any division, this clash is really done well every year.
Yeah.
Brings a lot of interest in, great player pack. DJ is really great to us too.
All right. Owen cleaning it up for her par. I don't know, where's she scooting off to so fast?
She moves quick,
it's Holly.
that lady.
Holly's coming. Holly moves pretty quick too sometimes, so I get it.
She's so fun though.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Just getting out of there.
Yeah, this hole will do it.
Yeah.
And still plenty of golf left.
Yep.
Good par from KT.
Yeah. Honestly, getting off of this hole with a par always feels like a win.
Oh my gosh, you feel like a million. And a birdie?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Hole 15, 320 feet. This is dead straight par 3. Ideally, you want whatever you can get down there. It's point blank, straightforward. Stay in the fairway. Name of the game at Nevin.
Yeah, for sure. This hole, sometimes you'll have some wind coming up it, so you really need to throw something that's pretty neutral, and know your angles. That is huge for getting down there.
Yeah. And it doesn't, it plays like a true 320.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I don't know if it's in a tunnel effect or what they have on there, but it's daunting. And we do have a longer pad, which is wild. They just keep making adjustments, and all great adjustments to this course, but even this pad alone it's tough. And not a gimme birdie at all. You'll see a lot of backhand.
Yeah. Owen throwing the backhand too.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked.
Yeah.
And does it well.
Mm-hmm.
And Holly back with this. This has got to be. I gotta ask her. It's served her well the entire event.
Yeah.
KT got a little bit of a tree reaction over to the right side. I typically personally favor the right side just with a forehand, so this is a little bit shorter than you want to be, but she makes good with that. Puts enough power on it.
Yeah. Throwing that forehand again.
I know, she gets some spin.
Yeah. Really didn't see much of it until just recently.
Yeah.
That's great.
Great shot from Holly.
Yeah. Looks like maybe she was trying to give it a soft bid. very controlled.
Looks like maybe Sarah, she had thrown a forehand, but just got maybe the tree reaction off that big right tree. If you can make it past that right tree, I mean, it's birdie central. Make your putt and you're good. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
Let's go, girl. I love that.
That had to be like, what, 75 or so?
That's
65?
so
something like that. That was great.
She was due. That was such a good shot.
Yeah.
And she's going for it. She's one of the most aggressive players that I've ever watched. I adore her. I adore playing with her. And just back to back, she brings the same energy on every course she goes to, no matter what tier, no matter what level.
Yeah.
We've got some really good people out here on this feature card, lead card.
All right, nice. We are on to hole 16, par 3, 202 feet. You are just trying to get through this tiny gap. That is what you need to do off the tee. From there, you want to work on your speed control, slow something down. This does kind of fall off very hard behind the basket, but it also is a slow decline up to the basket.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good. Can slow down.
Oh, that's great.
Nice. Roll to the basket.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Wow. Yeah. So that's going to be a terrifying putt.
Yeah.
But I think she's up for it.
Definitely. After that one, she's coming off of a...
Yeah.
I mean...
She's making the push for sure. We're getting down to the last few holes, and she knows she needs it.
She likes to win.
Yeah.
All these ladies like to win, and I love the forehand play on this, but...
Yeah.
It's tough. This is one of those holes that your friends are looking back on your scorecard and you're like, why did you take a 7 on 202?
Yeah.
You're like, no, you had to be there. Like, it's that kind of hole.
You get it. If you're local, you get it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah, okay.
If you've seen coverage, I mean, I had people visit us and they were like, this is the one that Ricky took. And I'm like, yes, this is the one. If you watch any coverage at all, this is... Oh my gosh, and Holly.
Oh, man. So, yeah, so Holly's shot kind of gave us a good view. We're about to see. I doubt either of our wonderful cameramen are going to go down there with her, but we'll see just how steep it is.
Yeah, and Sarah trying to get out on that right side. That was tough.
Yeah.
And she really, I mean, she put some stank on that thing, so I was like, all right. It did send it a little bit far right, but
yeah,
really to pitch up for that bogey is great on this hole, especially with that miss tee. And she's taking a knee from down past the basket.
Yeah.
If that doesn't tell you how confident Holly Finley is in her knee putt.
Looks like she's maybe trying to keep it under those low branches coming back up the hill.
I wouldn't even think to do that. I mean,
yeah, right.
I mean, that's crazy to get the power to come up. That is quite elevated.
Yeah.
Even this putt is kind of scary, just to leak or hit. You got to be feeling yourself.
Oh,
and a great
such
reaction.
A good bid.
Yeah. Oh, she goes for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we were just talking about it. Like, she needs it. Look at her. Keiti and Owen are 1 point separated right now, and two holes left to go.
It. There was, I mean, great bogey save from Sarah.
Yeah.
And same with Holly. I think she was ace running it. I think she knew.
Yeah.
On to hole 17. This is a par 3, 346 feet. It does slant slightly downhill when you get down to the basket. There are two options, essentially. You want a right side gap or the left side gap. I'm personally going down the same line as Owen here with a right hand forehand. You want to push it as far straight as you can and just let it fade naturally. This fairway does gravitate towards the right side, so the mistake on the forehand is to go short or hit one of those trees and bounce right. And you may see a backhand, I believe. Holly's been favoring that right side backhand, which is, I can't wait to watch here. Wow. And Keiti's showing us a flippy backhand on that left side. Oh. And Holly's switching up her game plan.
Yeah, okay.
If you check back into round 1, I believe she does it on the right side, and I believe on round 2 too. But I do like this switch up. This does open up a little bit more for that flip up. Or that fade, rather.
Turn. Nice. All right.
Yeah. And the way that thing's been flying, that's...
Yeah. Yeah, as long as those trees don't obstruct her putt too bad, she should be able to give it a pretty good bid.
Yeah. Probably from a knee.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, man. Just caught one in the middle.
Yeah, this is...
It's set well, though. It's good position. She's still on the left side, or the left of the left and the right fairway.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty open. She'll just give it maybe a light bid.
Oh.
That's it. Nice.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Hard ankle, great shot.
Mm-hmm.
And Keiti's on that left side of the fairway off her backhand play. Yeah. Wow. Little backboard action for Owen.
Yeah.
Good bid, though.
Mm-hmm.
It is tough. I'm personally playing like a Supreme Trespass or just a Lucid Trespass down here. Those are both like 11, 12 speeds.
Yeah.
So you really want to push them.
Yeah.
And Holly thought about that. I think she really did think about that bid and just opted for the pitch up, and a great play, but...
Nice cleanup from Owen.
Yeah, good putt.
Mm-hmm. I think this turbo putt from close range is so interesting.
I love it. I want to ask her why. I would maybe incorporate it in my own game.
Yeah. All right, hole 18, par 4, 520 feet. We are actually throwing from a pad that is left of this fairway, but then ending up in this fairway, heading straight up this hill to the basket on the left.
Yep. And we mentioned this in the rounds before. We're both local, Ariel and I, and this was our first time playing this tee pad. I think it's a good alternative. We could definitely play the regular par 4, but this tee shot is a little bit more technical, so I really enjoy this addition.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun getting some new stuff every once in a while, trying it out.
Yeah. And they do such great work. Huey really busts his butt, day in and day out, and his team as well. I know he's had a handful of helpers and a ton of volunteers, so... We're really lucky to have the community that we do here in Charlotte, and just the volunteer work alone is great.
Mm-hmm.
And you're really probably opting for mid to fairway. I believe I threw my Supreme, I want to say Escape all week, and it served me pretty well.
Nice.
Holly's going with that same famous yellow disc. Looks like her same disc from hole 10, I believe, that she flipped up around that same corner. This really does play essentially at the same angle as a couple holes back.
Oh, man. Tough.
It is a tough forehand.
Yeah.
Oh, an even tougher shot.
Yeah, she's going to have to kind of weave it through some of that.
Yeah.
Or just take a shorter pitch around the main fairway.
Yeah. Playing that right side up.
Mm-hmm.
That's smart. I don't.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And Ryker, yeah, Ryker is a trooper. I played on the feature card in round 1, and I honestly used him as my target. He was in the perfect spot every single hole, and he handles it like a champ. So shout out Ryker, you're a good sport, and got quick feet. So that's important. And thank you for being out here with us, because it does. This coverage is so cool. It's just really cool to kind of have some kind of film on a course that we all love so much here in Charlotte. You know, aside from tour, this is really neat to have it at this level. So
yeah,
we appreciate everybody coming out, and the great courses of South Carolina is just great coverage. So we appreciate it.
2 great shots from Holly and Keiti to wrap up this hole probably for them.
Yeah. And Hokom's here on that right side of the fairway, just trying to get anything she can. And she does it. Nice. Superb shot. Yep. That was awesome.
Oh, we love to see it. That is how you finish a hole.
That is ending an event in own fashion. That is... Ugh. What a great event for own.
Oh, tough. It's a good bid, though.
Great bid. I'm sure some nerves coming into this putt. She's kept her putter hot all day.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there we have it.
Excellent. To seal the deal.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Great birdie by Holly. She really battled it out. All of these ladies really came out fighting. She really did try to stay in the fight, and she did a great job. Great event for Holly. Great event for Sarah. And congratulations for Keiti Tätte.
Good job, ladies. See you, lady, and trophy.
That's great. Thank you, everybody who joined us in our coverage. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to watch. These ladies tore it up, and we have a new winner.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Oh, she's got her friends here. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's great. They had a whole crew rolling with them, and they were having a great time.
Oh, we got our very own Ariel Walker up here. Great hot scores. Keiti, I mean, unreal round, unreal event.
Yeah, she played incredible.
Yeah.
Very consistent all weekend.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys.